Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is editing breakfast. So, what is editing breakfast? We're basically going to be editing for 5 minutes, and I'm going to be showing you around CapCut. It's basically a beginner tutorial where you get to learn how to edit on CapCut for 5 minutes. And why is it called breakfast? It's because you can watch it over breakfast. It's just 5 minutes. It means you can learn how to use CapCut over breakfast every day. Now, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you can get updates for new videos that I post. And if you're returning, welcome back. So, in previous episodes, we've talked about the media layer. I'm just going to get my pen here. We've talked about the media layer, we've covered the media layer, we've covered the audio layer, and today we're going to cover text. Now, text is very broad, and that might mean that we might have to like break this into more than one video, but I'm more than happy to show you how text works. So, on CapCut for PC, if you come to text, the first thing you see drop down is add text. Now, we have all of these panels, and we'll come to all of that between this video and the next video. So the first thing you see is add text, and I think for today we're just going to dwell on add text because this is going to be one of the places you're going to be spending most of your time. Add text and auto captions. So when I come to add text, I'm just going to hit the plus button. So you have two options. You either drag it, okay, you drag it and you drag it over the period of where you want it to show over your video, okay. And then your other option is to actually hover over it, and then hit this plus button. And when you do that, you see that it appears down here. Now let's go over what like this default text means and how we can manipulate it. So for you to manipulate the default text, what you really need to do is to come over to the attributes panel. And there's a lot of stuff here, but for today, we're only going to be covering the things that are necessary for you to be able to get your basic text done. Now, when you over here, the next thing you have to do is, you're not going to have default text all over your video. So you're going to type in what you want there. So I'm just going to type, hi, my name is Sai. Okay, sounds good. And I'm just going to put down here, I'm a video editor. Okay, sounds good. Now, on the fonts panel right here inside the attribute panel, what does font do? I think font is something that is general to everyone. Basically, it's just to help you change your font. So, say the brand you're working with has a particular font they want to work with, or um, you have a particular font for your vlogs for your brand. This is where you change them. So I'm just going to change it to Gotham or Montserrat. Okay, we're going to use Montserrat. Now we have the patterns. We have bold, underline, and italics. If you click on bold, it makes it bolder. If you click on underline, it underlines the text, and if you click on italics, it makes it slanty. Now, when you come into here, you have the cases. So you have uppercase is going to change all your text to uppercase. You have lowercase is going to change all your text to lowercase, and you have upper plus lowercase, and it's called title case. Okay. Now this means that the first letter on your text would be changed to uppercase while the rest is lowercase. And watch this. Right now we have lowercase everywhere, and just watch this. Look at how all the first letters were changed to capital letter. Very interesting. Now down here we also have colors. This is where you can change the color. You have some preset colors here. You also have like maybe some brand colors you can work with. You can change the color. You have some preset colors down here. You can click. Now we have something called character. So what does character do? When you move character, it spaces the text out. Okay. Now we have line. What does line do? It spaces the text out, but vertically. Okay, so character horizontally, line vertically. Now we have alignment, we have left alignment, we have middle alignment, and we have, so you would mostly see this alignment better if, say, perhaps I took this out. Okay, now left alignment, middle alignment, and right alignment. Okay, now we have other alignment which turns the text upside down, just to quickly help you do that. Okay. Yeah. So you have some preset styles in case you're captioning. This is just like a quick go-to to quickly hit, and get you going. We have like, all of this stuff. I'm just going to click, preset style here. Now we have this transform layer. Now we get to transform much later in the other videos that we're going to be doing. But what does transform do? Transform, it's his own, has a mind of his own. Okay. So transform can scale, transform can move the position. Okay. Move the position of the text. We start there, move the position of the text, and you should see as I move the position of the text, it changes here. I'm just going to zero everything out back. You can also rotate. Okay, if I move this, see how the text rotates. Okay, you can also use this to rotate as well if you want to do it in bits. Okay, I'm just going to zero everything out back again. We also have like the plane alignment, if you want it centered, if you want it left aligned, right aligned. But this works more with you know it works more with basically transform, and we'll get to that in other videos. So we have the blend mode as well. You can increase and reduce the opacity. We have something called stroke down here. If you click on stroke, what that is going to do is, if you watch this, it's going to add a stroke to the text we have here. Okay, see how that black stroke comes in, and literally you can just go in here and change the colors if you want as well. And you can disable it if you don't want it. We have something called background. You can change the colors of the background as well. um we have this type of background where it breaks it up, and we have this type of background where it makes everything into a box, and you can literally increase and decrease the opacity of that background to whatever style you want. We also, on that background, you also have things like rounded rectangles. So if you want to make your text very stylistic with those rounded edges, that's also a good thing to use there. Okay, all right. So I'm going to actually have to end the video here. In the next video, we're going to deal with glow, shadow, curves, and some other stuff in background that we didn't get to touch. That's because we're trying to make this 5 minutes, and we're trying to make it something you can actually watch. Something you can actually watch over breakfast. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to share it and turn on the bell notification so you can get updates for new videos that I post. All right, bye bye.